I'm standing here at our future tunnel, and this is probably as wide as we can make it. I spent several in-game hours trying to work out some shapes. I went over there to this container, or whatever it is, this round thing, and I copied all the blocks. You know the way you can go into your blocks and you can, like, you know, copy shape, things like that. And I got the 4 different corner shapes for that one, and I tried many other shapes. And I think a lot of the round shapes, what they're missing, they connect perfectly, beautifully fine. But what they're actually missing is 2 things. First of all, they're never flush on the side. So this block here, when it comes down to the main block, as you can see here, it's not flush. It is not, yeah? There's like a little dip, and there is no other square block you can make that kind of flushes in with that in an angle or anything. So they're not basically finishing on the same level, which is very annoying when you like have building OCD in 7 Days to Die where it just bothers you, but we don't have a choice. The other thing that I noticed is that a lot of these round blocks, the dome blocks, all that stuff don't have straight pieces to make the circle longer. So say, for example, we wanted 5 blocks long, so we have started a half circle on this side and a half circle on this side. So what we can't do is, let's copy that shape and let's copy the rotation, is take this block out and then have, for example, multiple of these straight blocks beside each other, because as you can see, as they're shaped, they're round. They're basically, there is no part where it does like the half circle, for example, and then you can put a straight block, and around. So I just wanted to go over this just in the beginning of the episode, because I know there will be questions, why am I making it 3 instead of 5? And I'm also hoping that by having it straight in the beginning, you guys can tell me of blocks that could potentially solve this problem, or if you actually have made it possible for yourself to build like longer arches where the center blocks actually match and line up the straight pieces, please, you know, send me screenshots, you know, image or whatever, or the screenshots on your Steam library, and tell me the blocks that you actually used, because I was spending so much time trying to get the right blocks and I just couldn't. So this is the best for now that I could come up with. I also made the highest level baseball bat that I can make, and I put in the 2 mods, the barbed wire mod, which adds a bleed effect to it, or has a chance of adding a bleed effect, which is always good. But then I also have the ergonomic grip mod, which lowers the stamina usage. Now I had that actually on the hammer, and that's why the hammer only used 20 stamina cost. But the good thing about that is that the baseball bat now uses less stamina, it does a lot of damage, and it actually does, with the mods, of course, more damage than the sledgehammer. Now, one of the things you guys said, and we'll keep an eye on it, is if we find a level 6 stone sledgehammer, which we actually should find pretty soon in the loot, because it's an early game item, it will probably outperform the baseball bat, because you're talking potentially still 22 stamina usage, but possibly way more damage on a left click and power attack than the baseball bat. So we keep an eye on it, and not going to throw that away just yet, but we're going to try to use the baseball bat for now, even though I think the sledgehammer is a little bit more oomph, right click, instantly taking the head off. But we're gonna see how far we can push that baseball bat and how good a level 6 stone sledgehammer is when we actually get it. Now, to give us the illusion of more space, we're going to use half blocks everywhere. So I was already using them on the walls, but I think I use them for the in-between pillars as well. The reason I do that is just for looks. Like, I don't want to have like non-stop windows. It will look too boring. I want to have something in between, so we can maybe even paint it differently or whatever in the long run. But this way, we have a little bit of variety. But what I can't do is put half blocks up there. I tried to do that, and this is what it looks like. So because of what I was saying earlier, that these round blocks don't seem to go in line with other blocks at all, except for their own type, it's, you know, really ugly when you use other blocks in the mix. So what I think they should do is actually start these blocks from normal straight blocks and make them flush with that, and then continue around. So that way you could potentially have them match better with blocks that are in a mix, or maybe have 2 versions of these slanted blocks, one with straight finishes and one with a slanted finish if you want to continue in the circle. I don't know. So we're probably gonna have to take this out and replace that with a big block instead, because that way it's still not flush here, but at least it doesn't look too bad. And this will go all the way across. So if we're gonna be in the middle of the tunnel and zombies attack, yeah, in the moment they would break easily through, but the idea is that we can just fend them off, dragging them along the side, because all the blocks will be evenly upgraded, pretty much, hopefully, so that they will always kind of follow us along, and then we can spread the damage out on the wall until they're all dead, or we just run out and kill them off or whatever. So what we could do is, like, every now and then in one of those intermediate blocks, we can put a ladder there, and to have a way out, so we can quickly pop out through a roof latch and then jump out and deal with the zombies. In the long run, having this all replaced with a bulletproof class, so we don't even have to worry about them attacking, would probably be preferred. Now, when it comes to the street, I was thinking, somebody was saying, why don't you make a bridge like there's in town, like an overhang bridge or something? And I was thinking, it would probably look nice if we could somehow manage, and I don't know how we're going to do that, though, because diagonal blocks and all that, if we could build like a bridge to go across the street and then come back down here and then continue here with the tunnel. So I'm not sure exactly if that would look nice or if we would be able to pull that off, but I'm not going to not try to do that. So we might not do the bridge today. I need to play around with some blocks, but I think it's a great idea. So we expanded it one more block inwards, and that is because I want to potentially finish it here and then see if we're going to do something where we have like a set of stairs, and maybe they're open. I don't know. We're going to close this off and make this a full wall here in front of the fence. Who knows? We'll see. But just in case we want to do that, I want to also make this here flush. So we're going to have to take this post out. There we go. Beautiful. And then we want to get those T-blocks here. Actually, not here. 2, 3. And then here we go. And then 1, 2, 3. And bam. There you go. Hopefully we're going to be able to get it flush. That would be really, really sweet. I don't know if it's going to work out, but we'll see. And then here we have 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. And then here we have the wall. So what we can do is we can put full blocks here and just make that part of the house maybe. I don't know. This is a bit of a pity all right now that we can't make that flush. But it is what it is. What we could do is actually have this finish here and have kind of like a tower, like one of those bridge towers, so pretending obviously like, that if there would be a gate here in the middle, that you can stand on top and, deal with the zombies or something. I think that might be a good idea as well. We should check out this grave and see if there's actually a grave in there or if it's just a headstone. There we go, that's already done. Is there anything in there? I don't think there's anything underneath. No, I don't think so. Let's actually check our farm out. It's getting very dark now. So the corn is fully grown. That's great. Oh, the potatoes are grown. That's really nice. And while we don't need desperately food, we're going to just harvest them and replant them. And we have the yucca here as well. That is beautiful. Okay, let's do it. Let's make some room here. Let's take the spots out. There we go. 6. Another 7. Another 6. And another 7. So we seem to always get at least 6, which means even if we don't get a seed, we made 6 profit right now. Yeah, and this is what we see. So we made 6 profit plus we made a seed. So theoretically, we could take those 5 potatoes if we want to keep it at the same count, which would give us 11 profit, which is great out of 4 potato plants. But what we're gonna do, of course, we're going to turn all of them into potato seeds again, and then we're gonna plant them all again. So, but what I'm basically saying is, like, farming is not as bad as it seems. They did some adjustment, obviously, like before the release, but it seems okay. I don't think it is as bad as it seems at first. There we go. And then we need about, 1 more harvest, and then we're gonna make more seeds from it, and that should be then a full row of potatoes, and we'll see how much we're gonna get out of it, if it's gonna be enough. I hear footsies, I hear footsies. I heard footsteps. Okay, it's not a roaming horde. There we go, that is left click. Okay, I like it. 3 hits, exploding 4 faces, and we barely got touched on the stamina, so that's really awesome. But let's have a look here in our, again, yes, mushrooms grow everywhere, but right now I just want to use this plot because mushrooms were here before, so we're going to use that. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So this is 12, 13. So we have 13 plants. And just to show how much profit we're going to make from this. So we have 13 planted mushrooms. And to make another 13 mushrooms, we need at least, what is it, 50, 65. So let's take all of them. We should get always at least 6. Okay, 13 seeds. We have 3. So even if we would have gotten nothing and we only make the 13 seeds again, we still have 21 mushrooms profit. So that is the difference. So the people who commented when I was doing it was the wild mushrooms. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't see profit. It is absolutely terrible balance. But if you have your living of the land maxed out, which we have, and you can see here, you will always make profit, which is really, really nice. But we're going to turn that all again into seeds, as well as the 3 extra seeds. So we turned our 13 seeds into 20 seeds now. And we're, of course, planting them all again. And we're going to get that other square also completely filled up. Now, we can't dig these up because these were farming plots that were placed by the World Seed, by the World Gen. So we're not going to get this sadly back. It would destroy the farming plot. Okay, we're gonna continue with that during the night, but I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to eat something. Oh, there's lag everywhere. Ooh, we have heavy lag going on. Ah, there they are. Now, let's test this out. Right click, baseball bats. 2 hits, dead. Nice. Oh. Okay, let's be careful. We have no stamina, mainly because we're very thirsty, I guess. Okay, that was a left click. Let's see. We might have to go with left clicks to conserve stamina. Oh! She was a bit grabby. Gotta watch the ladies and their horny hands. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I might have to bring the guns out if it gets too close to 10 o'clock. No stamina left. Come on, baby. Oh, yeah. Okay, one more left click, and we're done. That was not bad. That was always the baseball bat. But again, we had to be very careful. I probably would have gone through them quicker right now with the sledgehammer. But to be fair, a lot of times when we left clicked, the head came off clean. And we have 1 loot bag, which is a lovely bonus. Oh, look at that for sexy time. That is nice. So we can actually use that for crafting or crafting something else. And we're going to keep this one in storage. That is lovely. And here we go, have a beer as well. Awesome. Yeah, we're going to have to go on an iron hunt at some point. We'll make some more jars and a little bit more forged iron. So that's all sorted out. And now let's make sure we're going to make ourselves some food. Oh, great. Excellent stuff. And we're also going to be able to make... No! Oh, no. Quick, before they burst through. We have another roaming horde coming straight away. Oh, no. Oh, it's just a single zombie. No? Let's go. There's more than one. No, it's not a roaming horde. Good. That could have been just a leftover from the roaming horde earlier. Okay, I was not ready for another roaming horde right now. Okay, it's nighttime. We have food in us. We have drink in us. So let's continue working on our little tunnel, or at least the framing for the tunnel. The pipes actually can be wrenched. What do we get out of them? Because we get nothing for wrenching it. And in the end, we just get a pipe. Well, I think we might as well use this, which is faster then. For less stamina. There you go, same reason. Now, these things we're going to take apart, of course, because we get electrical parts and all that goodness from it. So, definitely. And also these vents. I think they're also very valuable. Yeah, we get mechanical parts from them as well, which is nice. Is it actually because of the valve, or is it this head? Oh yeah, there's a valve on this as well. And these ones are brass, so yeah, we get a lot of goodies out of that. So let's see if we can fill this in. Okay, that looks nice. I like it. But I think we have a gap there on the outside. Let me just fill this up. Yeah, we're gonna have to fill all of this up as well. And right now it's gonna be dirt. Actually, I think this is too high as well. We need that to be flush so that the zombies stand here. So we actually have to dig out a little bit more. Yeah, we're very thirsty, I know. I didn't bring any drink with me. So this actually has to be dug out, and we're gonna have to make all of this flush as well. I think the garden by default is actually that flat, so we can dig out the rest of it as well. So otherwise, yeah, we're just gonna put some blocks down, and that should flatten the rest of the grass as well, which is nice. Yeah, and I think maybe we're just gonna put a solid wall here then. And yeah, the dirt I already placed here also can be going. Dirt is easy to make though. You actually make a profit, by the way. One dirt block costs 16 soil, but when you dig up the dirt block you place, you get more than 16 soil back. You get 22. So there you go. There's a bit of profit there for you. So you could keep doing that if you want. Don't worry, you're not going to lose any dirt. If anything, you make extra. Let's get some nice extra experience as well. Upgrading it all, and we can probably immediately set this up to cobblestone rocks. There we go, beautiful. And then we're gonna get extra experience. So the reason I don't use wood straight away, I might use wood blocks later on, but the reason I use shapes is every time we level up something, every time we upgrade something from frames to wood, we get more experience than if we would craft the wood. So let's see where we have the stairs. So we would have the stairs here, I think, because we don't want to, we have a little bit of room here. We might even put a cabinet here. We do something nice, you know, make it look like it's lived in. And then we're gonna clear this out here. I think this is a full 500 health. It's just the shape of the block is a broken block. And these ones here are also 500. The full blocks are also 500, isn't it? No, they're 1,200. So here we actually want the full block to go so that we can walk right in. And I think the stairs coming down here is pretty nice, so I think that's good. So we're gonna start digging up from here. Now, of course, behind it, we're gonna make sure we have all solid blocks as well, and at least upgraded to cobblestone rocks. Oh yeah, we need food. We need drink. I'm gonna have to get some drink, and I have to get my coffees as well. So let's see how much thirst we're down by. 120, so we're about 80. And we get how much per red tea? It's 24, 48. Yeah, so drink another 2 after that. And we might as well have bacon and eggs, but I think I have actually 1 or 2 bacon and eggs here. There we go, 1. And then we have the coffee here as well. The black strap coffee, even if you can craft it, I would keep that for when you actually go mining, because it's just much, much better. 6-minute duration, and I think the stamina regen is higher than on plain coffee. Yeah, it's 5% higher, and it lasts twice as long. So for just digging around and building, I wouldn't use that strong black strap coffee. Good morning, Arlene. I think it's Arlene. Do you know Egger is actually called Mo? I didn't know that. I always called Egger Egger. And he's Skater Boy or something. There we go. Ka-clonk. I love the metal sound when it happens. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad. We have a little bit of food, even though I just had bacon and eggs. It's always the same, isn't it? When you don't need it, you get it. When you need it, you can't find it to save your life. Even if you offer your left testicles on the side of a shredder, it's not going to happen. Okay, let's see. We're going to need to make that a square block. And we're going to put it right here behind. Again, at least upgrade it to cobblestone rocks. just we don't want to tempt them really, you know, to dig down here on the side. And then we're going to make solid blocks here as well. And we're going to put the stairs right in there. There we go. And this will be all solid blocks as well anyway, so we don't have to worry about anything there. So we might as well do one row just so we see what it looks like. And it will be flush. There will be blocks underneath those half blocks, of course, so they're not going to end up digging down there as well. It's coming together. I like it. The stairs are coming up here, and then they go right into the tunnel, which is beautiful. Okay, this has to be flattened out. We're going to be digging that up eventually, but even until we have it dug... Why can I not place something there? Oh, no. No, what's there? What's there? Is there an invisible block? Oh, no. I don't like it. Sometimes when you start digging things up... No. What is this sorcery? I don't believe it. Okay, maybe it's an invisible block that will hopefully fall down, so maybe it's something we can smash somewhere. So hopefully that won't be too bad, actually, because even though we can't place a block right here for some reason, you can see the option disappears to pick things up. There's something there. So it doesn't matter too much because it's not on the wall, so we still should be able to perfectly close the wall here. Come on, we just have to be aware of that invisible block here. There we go. And yeah, we should be okay. Hopefully. We actually have 2 points. I thought we only have 1 point. So instead of doing my experiment with Skull Crusher, what I think I want to do is wait until I get a cigar. So I put 1 more point into... it's 2 more points. It sucks. I was going to say we put 1 more point here, then we get a cigar, then we can put more points into here. But because we're doing a lot of building right now, I feel like we might want to put some points into -69 and Motherload. Yeah, let's do that. And then we're going to put 1 more point into -69, and then we're going to focus on the other parts of the strikes, maybe even into boomsticks as well. But we can't make any shotguns now anyway, except for this type of shotgun, the pipe shotgun, which is pretty weak. But I guess if you can make a level 5 or something, then sure, it should be stronger. But we need a level 7 strength, so I definitely need the cigar. Do I not have the cigar already as a recipe? No. Okay. I didn't realize that we can make paint on a campfire with chrysanthemum and murky water. I thought we needed the chemi station for that. Is that new in Alpha 20? Because that is awesome. Oh, that is so awesome. So we don't have to wait until endgame before we can paint our tunnel. That is so cool. Oh, I'm loving this. So that means we can actually steal the barn farm, the barn color, and make that our tunnel even after we upgrade it to cobblestone rocks. That is so cool. For some reason in my head, I always thought it was chemi station. Yeah, I have to look. Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Was it always available on the campfire, or is that an Alpha 20 thing? It's slowly coming together. Nice. I don't think we're gonna have enough to actually put the circle around, and I don't want to. I kind of want to... Maybe we do it on both sides, and then we upgrade it all to cobblestone rocks. I think that's really, really cool that we can at least get it up to this point here. So let's jump across. There we go. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put these guys on rotation. There we go. And then these guys as well. Okay, we're gonna have a block here because of the ceiling. Yeah, we're going to remove all of this as well because we don't want... let's repair that. We don't want the zombies to be able to just jump up here and then use that as an entry. There we go, nice. Okay, that's the initial setup done. Oh, we're missing one there. Beautiful. And that's nicely in flush with the wall now. We have a little window here as well. And we're gonna dig all of this up so they can't even get tempted to climb across. Okay, I just cloned all these pieces over there. So hopefully we're gonna be able to place them down here as expected. So we're gonna have to put this one on top of that. There we go. And then we can put this against that. There we go. And then down here we have a special piece, but I'm not going to worry too much about this right now. And then we have the centerpiece here. And now we're going to do the same again, but in reverse. There we go. And then here we're going to have this block again, but up. There we go. And then we're going to have this piece here flush to that side. Beautiful. And what these guys are here is, if we go to the shapes, these guys are called cube round or something, or 5M round. And I think they have this inner piece here. There we go. Bam. And that fits perfectly in there. And that is the 1/4 5mm round number 4. There you go. And that's it. So now we have this done, which means we can now easily copy this from the front here to the rest. And if we build a tower or something here that attaches to this, we can build the tower straight flush to this side, and on this side flush as well, and then we have a little crossing bridge with like a gate in the middle of the road or something like that. But we'll see. So loads of room for loads of ideas. Let me know in the comments below what you think would look nice, and share some images or whatever as well. Absolutely. And remember the blocks to do something like this, nicely, perfectly round looking, but wider. That would be really, really nice. Cornbread is actually really good in a pinch. It does take some water away, but we just had a coffee, so we should be okay. We shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, we're gonna have the last one as well. All right, look at that. Slowly getting there. I love it. Now, that was a lot of work. And oh, look at that. Ah, we have a big hole here. We didn't even finish this. Unbelievable. Not very efficient at all. Not at all. Copy rotation, very disappointed. Anyway, so we're going to leave this episode here. This was taking a long time. I know the episode itself might get short and might only be 20 odd minutes long if I did all the, fast cutting and editing and all that, but we've been at here for a while. And all we have left now is me gathering more resources, make more cobblestone rocks, and then start doing the roof, finish upgrading this here as well, because we are, again, running low on resources, and I don't want to chop down these trees yet. They're going to be our emergency trees when we really need something. But in the meantime, I'm just going to deforest the whole area here. We have loads of trees nearby, so we should be absolutely fine. And also, I'm glad we had a look at the seeds, so we can show people who are new to farming in 7 Days to Die, the profit they actually make when you max out Living of the Land. And unlike other perks, you don't need a lot of points in Living of the Land. We have 5 points in Fortitude and can max out Living of the Land. Meanwhile, everything else, if you want to max it out, you need level 7 or level 10. So Living of the Land is obtainable for pretty much any perk. It in total will be 8 points. If you have 8 spare points or save up 8 points, there you go. That is you sorted for farming. Full stop. Literally. So, and then of course you need recipes, but you can rely on them on dropping. We only have 1 point in Master Chef for some of the basic recipes and drinks, which I always would recommend unless you find it straight up in the first loot run. But otherwise, I think farming is cheap to obtain, and it gives you a good profit straight away. If you just anything you find, put into a seed, the moment you start harvesting, then you make profit. And it's up to you if you want to then grow how many seeds you have, or if you just want to be okay with a small harvest. But either way, I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time with the episode. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.